them. Now, there is power in the name of Jesus. And because we believe in him, our names have power. Uh, but our names come with stigmas from your past, from the generational curses. So today we are going to show you how God makes your name powerful. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Redesign God Ministries. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm glad you are here with us today. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel and press that little bell so you will be notified of future videos. Most importantly, press the like button because when you press the like button, this video will be shared with others. Okay. Uh, I'm glad you are here with us in emotional intelligence. And I'm here with my partner Daneisha.
Hey y'all.
Yeah. Uh, this lesson is kind of weird because I'm talking about names, but I believe it has precedence because God always names something. I, I think I said it right, but names mean something to God.
Yes.
And so, but before we get started, if you haven't seen the previous videos about emotional intelligence, go back, go to our payment section, and and you will see the last videos. Okay, the names are very important, and you just can't. And we we black people or know for this. You just can't pull a name out hat.
Well,
Yeah, the name has to have meaning. Uh, um, God is a God. He gives meaning to everything he creates.
yes.
When Adam is in the garden, he brought the animals to Adam to name, and then he brought Eve to him. But God didn't call him Eve. Guess what? Guess who did? Adam.
Yeah.
So he was teaching Adam to name something because that gives us authority when we name something.
Yes.
Our names have been stained in a certain way because of sin. And when we call something, uh, it should have our authority to call something. Okay? It's like when God calls you, then you are going to be something. It's that's like with our boys. I name my oldest son Nehemiah because his name means builder, and he have to be strategic in order to build. You have to be intelligent in order to build. He was going to build something,
Yeah.
and right now the boy he's about to go to school to be an engineer, and everything. And uh, when he got here, he took on the kind of character of what God named him.
Yeah, I think that was cool that God gave you all three of our sons' names.
Yeah,
So he was telling us their character and how they
yeah,
were going to
yeah.
be.
So your name means you are called to do something,
Yes.
and this the same as my name and her name. But generational curses mess that up. Now, you may be asking yourself, what in the world does that have to do with emotional intelligence? Generational curses affects the emotions.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's better to see your name the good God sees it. Not how your past sees it, but how God sees it. Yeah. So me and Anisha are going to give our names and what they mean and how we walk in it in that name. Okay? So I'm gonna ask my baby to do her thing.
Oh, I'm starting. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I totally do.
Okay. Well, I had to go to Google University to to find out what my names meant. My mom, she's in glory, so I couldn't ask her why she named me
Yeah,
these
yeah,
names.
yeah, yeah.
But I have two middle names, so I figured at at least I know she was excited that I was coming to her. So my first name is Daneisha, okay? And names.org, it says that Daneisha means a ray of sunshine will bring joy to people's lives and is inspiring.
You bring joy to me. Oh,
I try. And it also says a child of God, a mighty warrior for God. And then another definition I got was star, beauty of nature, and God is my judge and protector.
Yeah,
So I was
boy.
like, oh wow, I like that. That's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Ebony, which a lot of people are familiar with, it refers to the color ebony black, which is also comes from the ebony tree because the ebony tree, the wood is black.
Yeah.
So that's where the name ebony comes from. And Charisse is the form of the French name Cher, but it means cherry. So I was like, okay, I got a lot of sweetness and goodness
Yeah, yeah,
going on in my name, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Yeah.
And my last name, Prather,
Yeah.
um, it comes from the Latin word practor, which is a term for a chief magistrate or a bailiff of a district. And it says it can refer to, someone being a leader. And so I thought that was very interesting. So
Yeah, shoot.
yeah.
That was your name.
Yeah.
Now, how did your left play out to sanctify thy names, and what was it that um, the dark side of your name? Okay, that's let me do one of these. Tell him what your name meant to you before Christ and then after Christ.
Well, I meant as far as what my name meant, not necessarily the name that my mom gave me, but I pretty much from my experiences, I guess what I've kind of named myself,
Yeah.
because of just shame from things in my past,
Hmm.
dealing with lust and all those things. I felt dirty at times,
Mm-hmm.
unclean, just unworthy. And I love what God did for me. And you know the story, but I got to share it with the peoples.
With the papers.
you know, God would deal with me a lot in my dreams, and
Mm-hmm.
you were going through this journey, and you were having a lot of dreams, and then I had a dream,
Yeah.
which really went back to my past, and I was laying in the bed. I'll never forget it. It was
Yeah.
dark in the room. I was in my bedroom, and I turned over, and when I turned over, uh, a demon was laying beside me,
Ooh.
and I had to find out what that demon was, and I found out it was Beelzebub, which is an unclean spirit.
Yeah.
But in the dream, and I know it was the spirit of God, in the dream, I looked over at that demon and I said, I am the righteousness of God.
Yeah.
And when I woke up out of that dream, I was meditating on it. I knew God was saying to me, look, even though your past has, may have caused you to kind of think of yourself in this way,
Yeah.
I called you the righteousness of God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I just thought that was so powerful. And, you know, God saying to me that you are my righteousness. I've called you righteous.
Yeah.
And, your past doesn't change that. It doesn't alter that.
And then this got add what God said to your meanings of your name.
Yeah.
So he may name you righteous,
Yes.
and then the rest of the name has sweet and something sweet. So righteousness righteousness is something sweet
Yes. I
as
like it.
long as you give in to righteousness or take righteousness upon you.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just accepting
it
what God has said.
yes,
Because I think if that's the
accepting.
problem, we sometimes we don't believe it.
Yeah,
He's what he's already, once we given our life to Christ, he declared you're righteous.
yeah,
It's nothing you need to do to earn it. We can't
yeah,
earn righteousness,
yeah,
but we have to accept what he said. When we accept it, we'll walk it out. We'll live like we're the righteousness
yeah,
of God.
yeah. And that's where grace comes in, and we need to hold on to His
Every
grace
day.
because His grace gives us the strength that we can become the expression of His idea,
Yes.
which His idea has a name.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's my turn.
Come on. Tell us what your name means.
Now, it's funny. Uh, I mean, my mom was talking one day, and I said, and I had become a minister, and I was really studying and everything, and I was reading the story of Stephen. I said, yeah, yeah, this will be good, and, Stephen with Stephen was he was a mighty believer,
Yeah, he was an anointed man of
and
God.
yes, he an anointed man of God, but he got stoned to death. And that's all I can think as a mama. Why did they call me Stephen? And she said, well, the man, Stephen in the Bible, he was anointed. That's what my mama saw. That's probably what God had told her to call me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, why Stephen though? He got stoned to
You
death.
couldn't get past that,
I
stone to death.
could get past it. But the silver side in me, um, I'm a stoned to death. Sting was stoning me to death
Wow.
with lugs,
Mm.
lying, and cheating,
Mm.
being a conniver. You know, the way I, I must have prayer, and prayer is conniving. We 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 say anything, we do anything just to get what we want. Now, I was terrible, but uh, Stephen was getting stolen. He was getting stolen by sin, because the message I'm seeing is death.
Yeah.
So I was getting stolen
Wow.
by sin. So I went back and looked at my name again, in the Hebrew, and in the Hebrew, Stephen means crown. I said, "Real a crown," but it means crown. It means
Wow.
leader. Uh, and then that's like she had a dream. I guess we went to like a year and a half. We was living in my older brother's house, because we were trying to get a house, and we
Mm-hmm.
had a a contract, but we been and saving him because we wanted to save my money for on the house, and God took us through something. The soul us something.
Yeah, we went on a little journey.
Shoot, man, we went from trying to buy a house to living in a hotel.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's a story for another time. But it was a time where God was showing us what He called us to. Now, Stephen means crown, but God also called me the keeper of His sword. That's why I have the crown.
Yes.
I have a crown only because I'm a keeper of His word. That's what my name means. Crown keeper on the word. Now, my mama did give me a middle name because my dad didn't have a middle name. But the last name means purity,
Wait a
innocence.
minute. You got to tell the people what your
What?
last name
Oh, yeah.
is.
White. White. My last name is White, and it means purity, innocence, honesty, and cleanliness. Which none of these things. See, I'm a Dr. Dover, and when I saw this, I said that wasn't my name, but I mean Isaiah came to mind. Don't those things be like scarlet? They will be white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they will be made as wool. So I thought, well, even my experience is I was a monster joker, but through God's eyes, through Christ,
Yes.
I was made white and snow. So that's me just thinking about what He called me. He called me quiet, keeper of His word, and I was pure.
Yeah.
So every day I'm striving to be what He called me, because He called all of us for a reason. We are God's idea, God's idea, and His idea has a name.
Yes.
And when you give in to what God has called you to, His called you means for, we could be an inspection of, of His idea. What do
That's right.
you have to say? You
I'm supposed to come behind that. You didn't said it. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, I think the hardest part is just um not accepting what God said. Like you
yeah,
said, your last name is White, and white means cleanliness and purity,
yeah,
purity, purity. And you're like, man, I was a jacked up joker.
yeah,
But that's just the whole beauty, I think, about God.
yeah,
And he showed us this throughout throughout the Bible.
yeah,
Gideon, that he was scared as I don't know what,
yeah,
and he said, "No, but you're courageous." But he wasn't looking courageous at all.
yeah, yeah,
But God was
yeah,
like, "No, you're courageous." Jacob. He was
yeah.
known as the deceiver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You,
But the God tasting his name from taken to
from
Israel,
yes,
his people,
yeah,
God's people.
chosen
So
people.
yeah,
You
so
know,
we have to look towards God and His name. Now
yes,
our emotions are tied to our names. Um, um, for instance, I used to date this girl, and her mother, her mom was actually having this husband cheat on his wife.
wait, no, I'm sorry. Slow down. You got to go back. I got. What did you say?
Yeah,
The mom.
the okay, her sisters and brothers
Mm-hmm.
were all born from a relationship
Mm-hmm.
that was um how can I say it?
So was the mom married or no?
No,
Okay.
the mom was in a relationship with a married man.
Oh, got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and so I mean, sometimes he be there, sometimes he wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he be with his wife. Sometimes he would.
So the young lady you were dating was her father? That was
Yeah,
okay. Wow.
and I said, oh, and my mom was saying, um, son, wherever the mama is, the daughter will be also.
Mm.
And was like, well, but back then I was like, shoot, this girl that's fine, and
Mm-hmm.
and she
D-
was the first one who I felt in love with.
oh.
So all those other women, I actually put them to the side, so because this was my woman, my first one. So I was in love. So nobody could tell me, but man, her mama took me through,
Wow.
and actually that was been I lost a child because I got the girl pregnant, but my mama didn't want that. So it was, it was a messed up dog. And but God has to reveal to us who we really are,
Yeah.
who we really are. Um, and He did it for me. He did it for Daneisha.
Yeah.
And guess what? He will do it for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think it's just a process. He put so much in us that he's constantly revealing and showing us
Hmm.
who we are. And sometimes it's not only, the name you called yourself, but the name other people call you.
Yes.
That's why I was always so big, and my husband and my boys, they laugh Because I'm so big on, I don't call each other stupid, don't call yourself
Yeah,
stupid or
yeah,
dumb. And so if it's about to slip out their mouth, they'll look at me like, oh shoot, nah, ma, okay, ma, you said don't do that.
yeah,
But you know, sometimes you hear other people call you that and you start believing you stupid, you
yeah,
dumb,
yeah,
you're never gonna be anything. So you have to allow God to,
yeah.
tell you who you are.
The labels. And
Yes.
I have appreciated this in my other classes. Labels.
Yes.
Grace breaks labels. And see, you are always becoming.
Yes.
Always. You're not stuck in this or that. You are becoming. You are progressing to be what God wants you to be. Yeah.
Yes, that is so
So,
true.
okay, well, that's all I got.
That was good.
Then is that all you got?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. So I want you to go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and say, "My name is," and my name has power.
Yes.
No matter what label people have put on you, or you have put on yourself, go to the mirror and say, "My name is," and my name has power. Okay.
I love it.
I hope you enjoyed this lesson today with me and my boo. I hope this video brings value to your life. But if you have any questions about this lesson, you could go to or you could email us at bishop1473 at manamcon@nsc.com. And please push that like button because you help us to share this video with other people when you like that. And please share this video with families, friends, co-workers, even your boss. Uh, I'm glad because the last video I said the big heat boss, but I'm a big.
Yeah, it's some good bosses out there.
Yeah,
Because I got some good bosses.
yes, but I'm just being funny. But since we are talking about my names, I can't do that no more. And please subscribe to our channel, We Desire God Ministries, and hit that little bell. So, you will be notified of new videos. Okay, we love y'all.
Love y'all.
God bless you, and we will see you the next time. Peace.